Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer. And today I'm going to be discussing a very amazing week that we're heading to. Yes, because Jupiter is going back to Bharani Nakshatra. That's a very important transit. Mercury is going to be leaving Sagittarius sign, will be ingressing the sign ruled by Saturn in Capricorn. And we do have Mars changing nakshatra, Venus changing nakshatra alongside this Jupiter changing nakshatra as well. And when a malefic graha gets combust like Saturn, so it is definitely going to be giving some relief to the ones who are having some issues, some problems. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you all the insights alongside the predictive when I will be sharing with you in the upcoming segment, which is the predictive, and wherein I will be actually bringing all these together and will share how this week is going to unfold for each and every sign. Definitely, it is going to be a very important and a very crucial week. Why amazing? Because Jupiter is going to be in Bharani Nakshatra out of Ketu's Nakshatra. It is going to be definitely gaining strength whenever any planet which is benefic already and is going to be in benefic planets Nakshatra. So it gains its own energy and power and gets back that power because in retrogression had gone back to the Ashwini Nakshatra, and now it is going to be coming out of that. And as you know, there's a retrograde period. I've already made a video on Jupiter's ingress in the direct motion, how it is going to be gaining its momentum, gradually. So you must understand whenever Saturn is Asta, it is going to be not giving that kind or casting that kind of impact on this Jupiter, because Jupiter is impacted because of Saturn's aspect is cast on Jupiter from Aquarius sign. So definitely when a planet gets Asta, so it is going to be losing its power because it's going to be in the close vicinity to Sun. I will be sharing with you all the dates. Please make a note when I'll be sharing with you the chart, the horoscope right away. Okay. So as you all know, these are all live sessions. And in case there is anything which is forming a glitch or a delay, or, there is a lag somewhere, and of course the timestamps which I'm unable to put alongside, so please pardon me for that, and let's hope that you get the insights on whatever is coming ahead. So you must understand that these are based on moon's ingress in the in the 3 zodiac signs. I've already covered Leo sign in the previous week, and this week it's going to be in till the 29th in Leo, and is going to be right opposite Saturn, aspected by Jupiter and trine to Mercury, Mars, and Venus as well. 30th January to the 1st of February, first half, this moon is going to be in Virgo sign. Alongside, it has Ketu energy there. And in trine, we have Sun. Why we look into the trine? Because trine is carrying the same element. That is why it is very important. Then this moon is going to be forming a connection with Saturn and Jupiter again, because this moon is going to be in Libra sign, and that's going to be happening from the 1st Feb latter half till the 3rd February, opposite Jupiter and trine to Saturn. 4th and the 5th, this moon is going to be in the sign of debility, that is Scorpio, and is going to be aspected by Saturn and Rahu in the Scorpio sign. And as you all know, if Rahu Ketu have exaltation signs, so they do have their aspects as well. I always take the aspects because there is a mention in Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. That's why we should stick to the aspects as well. Now, we have Mercury entering Capricorn sign on the 1st of February till the 20th of February. Mars is in the upcoming week also going to be changing signs and is going to be in Capricorn sign, which also needs attention. I'll be making a separate video very soon. We have Jupiter's ingress in Bharani Nakshatra on the 3rd of February till the 17th of April. It's a long transit. And as you all know, 21st of June till the 27th of November last year, this Jupiter was in Bharani already it had ingressed. So this, you have to go back and see how it gave you the results. Similar kind of theme is going to play out. And we do have Venus is ingress in Purva Ashara Nakshatra from the 29th January till the 9th of February. That means it's coming out of Mula Nakshatra. It's coming out of Ketu's Nakshatra as well. So again, Venus is also gaining some strength. So this becomes very positive for the relationship if at all there is any complications that you're experiencing. Then we have Mercury's ingress in Uttra Ashara Nakshatra out of Purva Ashara Nakshatra on the 30th of January till the 8th of February. And Saturn is going to be combust from 4th of February till the 14th of March for approximately 30 days. So this is going to be a very important and a crucial transit again, because whenever Saturn is combust in the sky, so it means that the masses, they actually lose their grip and strength, and the power, the people in authority, they gain strength. So in case, there are certain riots or any kind of aggression in the public, that is going to get mellowed down because of this Saturn losing its potency to give the results. And Saturn being combust is also going to give some relief to Jupiter. So you can imagine how important is Jupiter Graha for giving the positive results. So this Saturn is actually trying to restrict everything. But when Saturn is combust, it's going to be giving strength to this Jupiter. So wherever your Jupiter is, see in your natal chart, wherever your Saturn is, the Dashas, etc., only then you will get to know what exactly I am talking about. Only then you will experience the results even more. Suppose you're in Saturn Dasha, not giving good results. So this combustion is definitely going to be favorable for you. If at all you have a Jupiter in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, so now you will experience very good results because Saturn is going to stop casting its, impact on this Jupiter. Similarly, Venus is going to gain momentum because Jupiter is going to be in Venus's nakshatra, and Venus is going to be till the next month in this, till I think 12th of February, it's going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. So it's a partial exchange because Venus is in Sagittarius sign, Mutrikona sign of Jupiter, and Jupiter is going to be in the nakshatra ruled by Venus. So gaining strength again. So putting the long story short, this is a very beautiful week that we are heading to. We're gaining that kind of strength now because the malefics are losing potency and benefics are gaining the momentum and potency also. Because Mars is also going to be exalted. And why Mars gets exalted in Capricorn sign, you all know, because the masses, the Mars is the leader, Mars is the army general or personnel. He's the chief of army, of the chief commander. So what happens? He needs the public, and this is the sign of restriction. So the aggression in Mars gets a little mellowed down here. So that is why it is Ucha here. So he needs to, he needs the public, the masses to dominate, to rule, to overpower the enemies. So that is why he exalts there. So let's start with the predictive, and I'll be sharing my insights on whatever the planetary positions in the sky are as per that as well. Putting everything together, I'll be presenting whatever is happening, okay? All the changes will be in this one video. So stay tuned. And if you are watching me for the first time, please do subscribe towards the end. If you like the video towards the end, you can like the video as well. And you must understand that these are going to trigger only when, depending on the time zones, because I'm doing it as per Delhi, India time. So just go back in time if at all you're in the West to Delhi. If you are, you go ahead in time if at all you are towards the east of Delhi, India. Okay. So plus minus a day or two difference will be there of any of the transits that I talk about. All right. So here I take up ascendant moon as per ascendant moon and Dasha, Antardasha sign wise predictions, which is the most important one, because until unless you know what is your Dasha. So if you want to put up your horoscope like this, So you can opt for any of the softwares available online. Could be, Jagannath Hora. You can put up on Cosmic Insights, Drik Panchang. Drik Panchang is available on both, phone as well as on the window application. So you can just, put it up and put in your birth details like date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and you will get this horoscope where AS is written is ascendant, and wherever moon is written, MO is written is the moon sign of yours, and whatever dasha you're in, you will get the Vimshottari dasha. So see what dasha you're in. Suppose you're in the dasha of sun, and sun is in Cancer sign in your natal chart, in your birth chart. So make your Cancer sign your first house and see how the planetary positions are. So that will give you the results even better. So we are just narrowing down from ascendant moon because there will be so many babies born during that time. So when we talk about dasha, it is your personal dasha. Okay, it cannot be the same with everybody. So it will be easier for you to interpret the transit positions if you make the dasha, antardasha sign your first house. Now coming to the Aries first. So let's start with the Aries natives first, okay? All right. So for Aries natives, first of all, Jupiter is gaining strength this week. Moon is going to be transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th houses. And Venus is also gaining strength. Mars soon is also going to be gaining strength. Saturn is losing its potency to give the results. So definitely you are heading to some major important changes. You're going to be gaining strength this week. And if at all you have to make any decisions as regards to your job, your career, and if at all you want to grow as per your spirituality, if you talk about spiritualism, so you're going to be really gaining those energies as well. So to start with, I've already done the Leo transit of Moon last week. Please go back and watch the previous weeklies. So to start with, on the 30th January till the 1st February first half, this Moon is going to be in Virgo sign. And here, the ruler of Virgo is going to be also changing signs on the 1st of February, will be going into the sign of Capricorn. So, which means that you will definitely be making some changes in your way of communicating with your bosses, with your seniors. You're going to be rightly, connecting. Now is the time when you will not be feeling those foundations. Somebody, who has been taking all the limelight till now, this is the week where you will gain that positive energy now. And you will definitely be growing spiritually, meeting the potential partner, also gaining a good momentum at the workplace if there is any stuck-up job or anything to do with government, government officials, politicians, authorities, any seniors, you have not been able to get in touch with. Now is the time you will be, and you will get the right kind of feedback also from them. Okay, do this, do that. You will be getting that kind of connectivity with them. And Saturn, being your 10th and 11th Lord, is getting compassed, means that you're going to be gaining that kind of strength now to do things. It will be giving you that kind of push and boost now. Maybe in your friend circle, the community you move around in, you have not been able to communicate that well. So this is like going to be a start of a new, or it will define your relationship quotient now. And it is going to be giving you that improvement in your relationships also. This is also a very positive time for your financial growth, especially when Moon is in the 7th house of yours, that is in Libra sign, on the 1st February latter half till the 3rd of February. This is the time when you will feel that, the foundation, the restriction, as if somebody has taken away that, you were in that zone where you were like confined. Now is the time you will feel that, yes, I'm coming out of that confinement, that you were refraining yourself from certain things. Now you're able to do it. Now you have to see for yourself, what is it that you're feeling claustrophobic, you're feeling choked till now. Now you will be like limitless. It's going to give you that kind of momentum now. So surely it is going to be very positive as far as your communication, visa, anything to do with paperwork is concerned. So this is a very beautiful mid of the week, especially. Then moon will be in your 8th house. So that is something that you have to be careful about, when you're talking to people. You can be very emotional. Saturn and Rahu are looking here, though Saturn is losing its potency by getting Asta. But still, we need to be very careful in whatever, you are thinking and planning already. So it's said that when Chandrashtama is there, you tend to make wrong choices and wrong decisions. So it's better that you wait, for 2 quarter days, 4th and the 5th only, so that you're able to make right kind of choices and right kind of decisions rather than getting confused about things. Don't deviate from the path. Maybe there will be some deviation, some revelation, some secrecy that you have been, keeping. Some secrets will be revealed, or the person who's with you, might just spill the beans. So you need to be really cautious about that. Rahu is in your 12th house as it is, you're feeling quite low on energy. You feel that your connection with overseas people is getting uplifted, but at the same time, the sleep disorder when Rahu is transiting your 12th house, remember that. So you need to, soak your feet in salt water before going to bed and wash them well, so that the negative energies just merge into the ocean. That is how, your negative energies get out of your system. Whenever you feel that you're having lack of sleep, you should always soak your feet in salt water, any kind of salt. Now, don't contemplate on that, what salt is that, there are so many salts and all that. So you must soak your feet in the salt water so that you have a sound sleep before going to bed. No mobile phone, no gadgets, just peaceful sleep. Okay, that's the best remedy, and of course, Jupiter is going to be in Bharani, so it is good for relationship, good for financial growth. Now you're going to be contemplating and thinking more on expansion. So this is what is this week going to be. Just take care of your health on the 4th and the 5th. You can have some digestive disorder. Eating out is not advisable. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is, excuse me. I just had some sweets and that just got stuck. So that's what happens, Okay. So coming to Taurus. So for Taurus natives, this week, moon is going to be in your 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th houses. I've already done 4th house readings. Please go back and watch the previous weeklies. Moon is going to be in your Virgo sign on the 30th January till the 1st Feb, first half. And that's where, it's going to be in Rahu Ketu axis and trying to Sun. So you have to be careful as to what you speak. You need to be very cautious in your relationship, especially love, romance. And as far as student natives is concerned, you need to be very focused. Look at the swastika, if at all you're lacking that focus and confidence, look at the swastika, how to okay, anyways, swastika is, you will get on any of the that image. You can just pull out and just look at it. Swastik. Okay, so swastik is a very powerful symbol in our Hindu culture. So if you will focus on that swastika before taking up any exam or any studies you're looking into, so that will help you. If you're lacking focus, so that confidence and that confidence will be there, and it'll boost that confidence and that focus and that energy to take that exam and the competition that you're looking forward to. So this is going to be a very positive way of treating this Ketu also. And take care of your mental setup, your health before the examination. Have some sweets and go, have yogurt, plain yogurt, add sugar. And that's the reason, we used to consume that before going. Venus used to get stronger. Also, moon is going to be in your 6th house on the 1st of February, latter half till the 3rd of February, and is going to be opposite Jupiter and trying to Saturn. So this is also, Saturn is losing its potency here. Saturn is your yoga karagraha. So you might feel little uneasy during this time that is approximately 30 days, Saturn is going to be combust. So it might just give you some kind of irritability and lack of focus at the place of work. You are getting all the more, too much of workload is there and you're not able to focus on that. So it's because of the Saturn energy, So you need to be prepared for that. But yes, when Moon is in the 6th house, you're going to be connecting with your bosses, your seniors, your co-workers. You're looking ahead of times, how you can modify your, your way of working, where you can uplift and grow the concern or the organization you're working for, or your own startup that you have started. And this will help you grow. Also, Jupiter is going to be in Bharani Nakshatra, your Lagneshi's Nakshatra. So surely this is going to be positive for you. And this is going to be giving you some uplifting energies from the overseas connections also. Because your 8th Lord is going to be in the Lagna's, it's forming a connection with Lagna's Nakshatra. So surely it is going to give you that positive boost of energy towards acquiring knowledge, towards dharma, towards increasing your immune system, having more of clarity in your thoughts. What do you want to do, where you want to go, which direction you should be taking, to grow. Also in your friend circle, you'll be very popularly known and people will recognize you. All that is going to happen as well. But at the same time, you have to be careful when Moon is in your 7th house, and after that, it's going to be in the 8th house next week. So you need to take care of your relationship. You need to take care of what you speak. And also, there can be some confused state of mind as to the partnership business that you're involved in on the 4th and the 5th. So don't make any hasty decisions, maybe some travel planning you're already doing, and it's back and forth. It could lead to some kind of delays also. So you need to be planning everything really well if you really want quick results. Sun is also, Saturn is getting combust because of this Sun's presence. Sun is your Kendra Lord in the trine. So this is good for connecting with the authorities, with your father-like figures and gurus. You can just connect and you can take their expertise and their opinion on whatever you're supposed to make the choices and the decisions, major decisions. So it's better that you involve somebody who is more experienced and somebody who can guide you through. Venus is also coming out of the Mula Nakshatra. It's going to be in Venus's Nakshatra itself. It is also positive. Again, it is good for your relationship questions, with your partner. And it can trigger a relationship also. It's going to be conjunct Mars. Mercury is going to be moving ahead in Capricorn though. But still, when Venus and Mars conjunction happens in a particular zone, it aggravates the energy, sexual agile, and it makes you sexually agile, and it gives you a lot of physical intimacy also with your partner. So this relationship question is going to get better when Venus is coming out of Mula Nakshatra. And I've given the dates in the beginning parts. Please, maybe I will write in the comment section also all the dates. It'll be easier for you all. And Shani is getting combust. That's something which is little tricky here because Shani is your Yoga Karagraha Saturn, and it is going to be giving you some kind of trouble at the workplace. So the best is that maintain cordiality with your co-workers, your seniors also. But surely it is positive for your health because Saturn is not going to be giving that kind of negative impact on Jupiter. So this is going to improve your health, your wealth, inheritance, and in case you have any plans to connect with a partner, a new partner, new relationship. So that is also going to definitely trigger. Expenses on books, etc., can also happen during this time. So please do take care of your mental setup. Stay focused. Download an image of swastik and keep always with you so that you are focused on that whenever you lose track. Okay, you can focus. So coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. Okay. Before I start Gemini, good evening, everyone. And all the best to the ones who are heading to exams. And Sabrina, hi. Mona Lisa, hi. Always welcome. Everybody, you're all my favorite ones, you know that. And you all are apart from you also, everybody is welcome, and thank you so much for watching my videos and being with me in this journey. So let's start with Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this week moon is going to be in your third, fourth, fifth, and sixth house. So moon in Leo, I've already covered in the previous weeklies, or till the 29th is going to be in the Leo sign, third house. Then moves into your fourth house on the 30th of January till the 1st February, first half. And here is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis, conjunct Ketu, in trine to Sun. So you need to be little extra careful to start with on the 30th January till the 1st of February, first half, as I said. Be careful about your relationship with your family members. You might feel a little anxious. There is some insecurity you feel whenever, Moon Ketu combination happens. And you get into the smallest things, in the nitty-gritties. Oh, why this happened? Repentance comes in. There is some kind of irritability also, regrets also, repentance also. So all that, and the fear, that also happens. It suddenly blemishes or clouds your thought process whenever moon is with Ketu. But definitely it's good for getting into the detail of whatever you're doing also, which is positive, maybe some productive thing that you're doing. So it is good. It's not good for getting into any kind of gossip mongering and anything like, scheming or talking against anybody, because moon with Ketu is not good for doing all the nasty things, I would say. So do the right things, be more spiritual, and things will be better. Take the help of your own family members. They will guide you through. So that is why I've mentioned in the caption that this is a very beautiful and an amazing week that we are heading to, because Mercury is going to be leaving the sign, Venus is going to be leaving Mula Nakshatra, Jupiter is going to be leaving Ashwini Nakshatra. So, this is a very powerful week for you. And Saturn is also going to be getting combust. Saturn is your 8th lord also. So this week is definitely going to be giving you some boost of energy, and it is going to be helping you enhance your your health, and it is going to get you favors that you have been waiting from the community you move around in. Sometimes you need investors, you need people to support you financially, mentally, emotionally, physically. So you are going to be getting all of that. Jupiter is your Kendra ruler, that is your 7th and the 10th lord. So it is gaining that energy now with Venus's nakshatra ingress of Jupiter and Saturn losing potency for approximately 30 days. So this Jupiter is going to be giving you that power in your profession, in your career. You'll be gaining some good clients from overseas. You'll be getting some work, and your relationship quotient is going to be improving. Each and every passing day, you will find that you are getting better. Whatever you have been going through, because Sun is in your 8th house, not to forget this part of the year, from January to the February 14th, you do feel something amiss. You feel that, the loss of reputation, or there is something like, energy is depleting, your immunity levels go down, or there is some problem or the other with father-like figures, gurus. You're not able to connect with the right kind of gurus also. So you do feel that, this part of the year gives something, some problems. So that is also the reason, when Sun is moving ahead, inching towards the 9th house of yours, things are going to get better gradually and slowly. Also, moon is going to be in your 5th house from the 1st Feb latter half till the 3rd of February, and is going to be right opposite Jupiter, and is going to be aspected, or in trine to Saturn. Saturn is combust. So this might just bring about some changes in your chemistry and bonding with your children. Children might be going overseas for education, competition, some examination they'll be taking, and it is good for their growth also. Some outflow of money might be because of the children or the romantic partner or the association you're with, so you're going to be having some kind of issue here and there. But surely this is a very positive week, as I said, because Jupiter is going to be in Bharani Nakshatra, and it is going to be giving you some new avenues opening for you, some new relationships, which are you can build upon in the future. It's just that till the 14th of February, take care of your health, because it's Sun in Capricorn sign, being the ruler of the third house. So it might just bring about some lack of connectivity with your siblings, or siblings might be just having some health issues, etc., or some job change can happen, and your chemistry and bonding with the siblings, neighbors, etc. You're having some communication gap, or maybe you're doing some certain things and you're not getting that kind of success in that. Moon will be in your 6th house zone on the 4th and the 5th of February, and that's the time when you will experience some kind of irritability at the workplace. Some confusion can be there. You need to sort things out, do one thing at a time, be organized. There can be some confusion, but you can definitely overcome that also, and this will give you that kind of positivity as well. Simultaneously, take care of your health at that time. During this period, you can have some fitness issues, or maybe you're not able to work out properly as you have planned for 2 quarter days. So just be careful during these 2 quarter days, because Rahu is in trine as well, not to forget that. So this, and Saturn is also aspecting the zone. Your 6th house is the house of enemies, also house of competition, house of house of your whatever you've taken some litigation, loans, etc., you're involved in. So all that is going to be getting little mellowed down. The energies are going to get mellowed down here with Saturn getting combust. But surely, whenever in the Dusthanas, the negative grahas are looking, so it mellows down the impact any which ways. But still, you need to be cautious about your health. You need to take care of your mental setup also. Don't make hasty decisions during this time when Moon is in the Scorpio sign in debility on the 4th and the 5th. And just make sure that you are having cordiality maintained with your co-workers also. You need support. You can't do it yourself. Venus is going to be gaining strength. I would say that, this is the time you should be actually, trying to mend your ways, and, your relationship questioned, and that bonding that you have been missing in your relationship. This is the time, because it's coming out of the Mula Nakshatra. So make sure that you're going to be doing some kind of, some effort needs to be put there. Also, Mercury is going to be transiting. The Lagnesh is going to be in the 8th house as well. So 8th house, Mercury is ingress. I don't consider it in the classic text also. It's mentioned that, it's not bad. It's just that you have to take care of your skin related issues. If at all you're having skin problems, communication issues, communication gap can happen with your family members or with your children. So all that you have to take care. But otherwise, Mercury's ingress is not considered to be bad in the 8th house. Okay, and Mercury is going to be in Capricorn from 1st to the 20th of February. So I don't think so it's going to be giving you that negative impact, but still just take care of what you speak, and don't spill the beans. Maybe some revelations will be made, during this time. And be careful while signing the documents. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. And as you know, the nakshatras are changing, the planets are changing nakshatras. So it's a huge thing, it's a huge eventful week, I would say, because so many planets changing nakshatra simultaneously and coming out of Mula Nakshatra and out of Ketu's Nakshatra. Amazing. It's going to be really amazing. That's why I've mentioned it's an amazing transit this week. Moon is going to be in your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and 5th houses. I've done already in the previous weeklies the 2nd house ingress. Please do watch that. 29th, Moon is going to be in your 2nd house. Then moves into your 3rd house, and Ketu is already there to welcome him. And Sun is in trine as well. 30th January till the 1st February, first half, this Moon is going to be in Virgo sign and is going to be giving you some kind of mental inclination towards spirituality, growth. You're thinking about some kind of detaching energy. Suddenly you start feeling what is happening around me, why I'm going through all this, all these kind of imaginary things, come up. So this is the time when you have to be really careful about your mental setup. It's better that you start reading something during this time, some new subject, Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, something like that, maybe some kind of scriptures, old scriptures, you can just pull out from the internet and start reading all of that. That's going to be good. And in case you want to start some enhancement of skills, you just want to do something related to some artistic bent of mind that you already have. So you can start something like that also. And this is a good time for making changes as far as your mental setup is concerned, at the place of work also, and at your home front also. You need to have some kind of balance that is missing. So you need to just stay calm, stay put at home. If at all you have been traveling and tired, so you need to just take some rest. So 1st February till the 3rd February, it's going to be a very homey kind of you, which is going to be coming into that zone. You'll be connecting with your family, or maybe you'll be calling your childhood friends home and you want to sit with them, talk to them. You might just open all the old things and, just want to dig deeper. Oh my God, I need this, I need that. You just go into that, down the memory lane, as we say. So that kind of energy will be flowing. Or maybe you're just, out of that, too much of workload that you have just finished. Now you're taking a break. So maybe you're going out with your family. So that is also possible when Moon is going to be in Libra sign. You're going to be striking a balance now. It's definitely very positive. And Libra sign, is also in trine to Saturn in the 8th house for you. So this is definitely very positive, and Saturn is getting combust. But be careful, Sun is going to be transiting through your 8th house. And that's the time, you will feel a little uneasy, there can be that, you will have some complications with your bosses and seniors, though that is another video. But sure, I must forewarn you. Jupiter is coming to the Bharani Nakshatra again. So that is something which is very, very positive for you. And it is going to give you some changes, your chemistry and bonding with your co-workers, your bosses is going to change, and it's going to be very positive for you. Jupiter's ingress in Bharani, which is your 11th Lord ruler, your 4th house ruler, surely is a very huge change and a positive change, I would say. Because this is the luck factor, which is getting connected to your 4th house ruler. So again, this is like, your Kendra and Trine rulers are getting connected. So it's a very powerful yoga, Raja yoga, which is forming, I would say. And there's a partial exchange also with Venus in Mudrikona sign of Jupiter already, and Jupiter looking there. So it is uplifting you. Your friendly question with others is going to be definitely, the bond with your friends is going to improve. Your relationship question is going to improve, and your relationship at the workplace is also going to get better, because Jupiter is coming out of Ketu's nakshatra. Ketu is a very cold and a detaching nakshatra. Remember that. So it takes you away from the worldly pursuits. Now here, Jupiter is not considered to be a good placement, because it is in the place where he debilitates in the natural zodiac. So here, when it's coming out of Ketu's nakshatra, so now you'll be focused on how you can grow materially also. You're thinking of travels, you're thinking of growth, looking at the picture in a broader sense. This is definitely going to be giving you some major changes also. Moon is going to be in your 5th house on the 4th and the 5th. So that's the time when Moon is forming a connection with Saturn and Rahu directly, because Saturn is looking at Scorpio, Rahu is also in trying to Scorpio sign. So you need to be careful on the 4th and the 5th about your own health, your mental setup, and your chemistry and bonding with your children. You need to support them. There is some confused state of mind that they're going through. There is some limitation. There is some restriction that they're undergoing. Some major overhauling is happening in their life, and that needs support. So you need to support your family, your own people right now. And this is the time when you will definitely form a good connection, that clarity that you're looking for, because Saturn is combust now. So you need to now decide which path you need to take. There are certain changes that you are going to be experiencing very soon, because Venus is also coming out of, Mula Nakshatra, and it's going to be in its own Nakshatra, Purvashada. So it is definitely going to be giving you till the 9th of February, use this transit, because from 29th of January till the 9th of February, Venus is going to be in its own nakshatra, and it is going to be giving you some boost, some changes in your on your home front. Maybe you're going to be redoing some your place, or they can be that you're going to be meeting someone very soon, or maybe your ex can also come back to your life. Venus transiting through the Venus's nakshatra, even the 11th Lord ruler is going to be gaining strength. So you will have some known people from the past coming back to you. It could be that it's not necessary that he has or she has to be your partner. Maybe somebody you have already met, might just come to your rescue. You're stuck, you're stranded, and you need somebody, you need in life at times. So that kind of divine help that you're waiting for, that kind of support that you're waiting for, you'll be getting this week. But be careful about your decision making, because this might lead to some mistakes also that you can make on the 4th and the 5th. So don't get carried away, okay, this is happening, let me just, use it. But investments or, something to do with your job, there can be a miss here and there. So take the advice and help of someone who can guide you through, who can help you out, okay? But it is very good time for financial growth. This week is good for that. You'll be planning everything well. Mercury is also going to be in your Kendra. So maybe some connectivity with the overseas people, some investors coming in also, starting a new business, communication, education. You will be actually working on all of these when Mercury is in your Kendra, okay, which is definitely going to help you decide certain things, okay? Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Okay, so for Leo natives, this week Moon is going to be over your first, second, third, and fourth house. This first house I've already covered previous weeklies, so please do watch that. 29th, Moon is going to be in your first house. And on the 30th January till the 1st February, first half, this Moon is going to be in your second house alongside Ketu, okay, and in trine to Sun. So this Ketu, since have entered your second house, you feel that the money flow is like too much, it's too heavy. You are spending on things that it could be a wastage. You need to plug it. So you need to actually work on your growth, rather than blocking those energies. How you can save money, work on growth, how you can enhance your funds, your financials. So you need to take the advice and help of the right kind of people. Maybe you might come across somebody because Jupiter is going to be in Bharani Nakshatra, which is your 10th house ruler, 3rd house ruler. So maybe you'll be communicating with someone or some consultant or somebody who is going to be giving you that clarity also as to what you should be doing, what place or what kind of job will be suitable for you, if at all you're looking for, so that you can, or maybe where you should invest. So that kind of an energy is going to get triggered up when Jupiter is going to be transiting Bharani Nakshatra. It's coming out of the Mula Nakshatra, no? It's a huge thing. It's a very, very huge thing which is happening. So when Jupiter is going to be in Bharani Nakshatra, so this is, and Moon is also going to be in Ketu's Nakshatra this week. So you need to make decisions now. You are now going to be on the crossroads and you need to pick and choose, make right kind of choices now. Even Mercury is going to be in the Capricorn sign. See, whenever any planet is in Capricorn sign, I always tell that it's the sign of confinement. Must remember Lord Vishnu at that time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That's the chant you all should do whenever any planet, especially Sun, especially Jupiter, whenever, and Mercury, they are getting stuck. The energies are getting stuck here. So you need to be careful about when you're making decisions related to the signing of papers, documents, joining a new firm, investments. You need to be really careful when Mercury is going to be in your 6th house. Those 6th house energies is not going to be bad because Mercury exalts in the 6th house, 6th zodiac sign of the natural zodiac. So in the 6th house, it's not going to be giving negative results, but still you need to cross-check all the papers that you're signing as regards to your financials, especially. If at all you're investing somewhere, take the help and advice of the right kind of people. And you will get it also because Jupiter is gaining that momentum and energy. So definitely very positive. Then Moon will be transiting Libra sign on the 30th of January, on the 1st of February, latter half till the 3rd of February. So that's the time, it's going to be in trying to Saturn is aspected by Jupiter. So you will have that communication going now. You're going to be thinking of growth. You're going to be connecting with people who are going to be helping you out. Maybe your siblings, your own siblings might help you, your children will be doing well. That's a growth time for your kids. So this is a very positive time. And if you have to plan any journeys, travels, plan your itinerary now, and you will get that kind of success. Take care of your health. Rahu is transiting your 8th house and is going to be changing Navmansha also very soon. So I will be making a separate video of the same as well. So here we have Mars changing nakshatra, Venus changing nakshatra, Jupiter changing nakshatra. So this is definitely going to be a very, very, very powerful time, because now you will feel that there are certain people who are actually, going to get sieved out. They're going to be actually moving away, drifting away from you are actually toxic people. And toxic happiness, we should not talk that someone says that, the toxic positivity is also very, very harmful. So don't fall prey to somebody who is telling you all the good things, You should actually see for yourself. What is it that you should do? What is it that, will give you upliftment? What is the practical angle attached to whatever you're doing rather than just getting carried away in emotions? No. Moon will be in debility, during this week, 4th and the 5th. Is going to be in the debilitation sign. It's good for your, for your mother's finances, for your own growth. But at the same time, you feel refrained, restricted, working from home. You might just take rest, or there's some fever or something that you're at home. So you need to take care of your health also during this time. Any kind of decisions as regards to financials or anything to do with your purchasing of property or vehicles, you should avoid on the 4th and the 5th. Otherwise, it's going to be very positive for you, growth time, and you will be making some major decisions as regards to your career also. You need to shift your energies, now on something different. Enhance yourself, enhance your thought process, it should be, like not confined. You need to open now. You need to explore better things, okay? Better and bigger and, fruitful things. Productivity should increase now. And for that, you need to focus on taking the help and consult the right kind of people. That's how you will actually be able to plug in the expenditure part also, okay? Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. And remember, there is no such thing like biased about any sign, because in a flow, I don't even remember, whose sign I'm, is somebody, in my family or in my clients or with, anybody. So it's just in a flow that all the things, whatever the transit positions are, we have to actually talk about it and unbiased. So this week, Moon is going to be in your 12th, 1st, and 2nd, and lastly, the 3rd houses. 12th house, I've already covered, that's the end of the cycle of this Moon. Now, Moon is gaining that momentum gradually when Moon transits through the 30th of January till the 1st February, first half in your 1st house. For Virgo natives, Ketu is over your first house. Remember, whenever Ketu transits the first house, you tend to get little cold or isolated. You get into the depth and detail of everything. You can get suspicious also. You feel that isolated energies, insecurities, you feel that, that anxiety also goes up because of this moon and Ketu for 2 quarter days, especially. You feel that, you really want to be in that shell. Though moon in your 12th house energy is also similar, but when moon is over Ketu, these energies even get better and bigger. So you might feel, something amiss. You're thinking about all the negative things right now with, with a lot of insecurity, health issues, having headaches, etc. With moon also forming a connection with Ketu, that also happens. But remember, there's a Rahu energy also playing in your chart. So take the help of your partner to complete this energy. The partner will be helpful, supportive, demanding also. When Rahu is in the Pisces sign in the 7th house, becomes very demanding, or could be that he or she's traveling and you feel lonely. Could be, okay, during this week. Moon will be transiting through your 2nd house on the 1st February, latter half to the 3rd of February. And that's where, Libra sign is opposite Jupiter, inclined to Saturn. Saturn is getting Kambas, Asta. Jupiter is going to be changing the nakshatra. It's going to be in Bharani nakshatra. So definitely things are looking very positive for you as far as your relationship is concerned, financials are concerned, and how you deal with the situation. Now you're going to be getting that divine force working in your favor. You're going to be very productive. But at the same time, you're losing that, that, what do you call that, connection with people, which is very, very essential. Don't isolate yourself for too long. You are having those kinds of energies working also, but at the same time, you maybe, at times what happens when you're in isolation, when you're quiet, you're thinking of bigger things. So you need to actually be in that zone also at times to zone out. Sometimes zoning out is also helpful, but zoning out for what? You are thinking something productive. You're not thinking only negatives. Don't dwell on negatives when Ketu is over your first house. Get into the detail and depth of everything. Get into the nitty-gritties of everything, but productively. Don't get into the nitty-gritties like suspicion, talking of negative things, thinking of negative things. All that also happens with this. So it's up to you where you want to channelize your energies. Okay, that's what, you have to work on. You will be given that choice. Everybody gets that choice. That is why we have always got 2 thoughts. If one thought has to work, we will not get the second thought. Good, bad, right, wrong, black, white. So all that is definitely simultaneously playing out, right? For everyone on this planet. So that's why the choices, the karma, the free will that works. So you need to pick and choose what you really want. Okay. Moon will be in your in your 3rd house in Scorpio on the 4th and the 5th. Debilitates there. And when moon is debilitated, it is not good for your connection with your own people. Misunderstandings take place. Maybe, with your father, you can have some misunderstanding. With your mother, you can have some complication. You don't like it yourself. You make wrong decisions during this time. As far as your communication is concerned, travels is concerned, travels might be not fruitful. So you feel very uneasy. Your mental inclination is towards, all wrong things. You think like that and you invite those energies when moon is in the 3rd house in debility. Every month this happens. So you need to just work on yourself. You need to be very careful in your communication. You can be overly emotional, sob, crying, all those kinds of energies also can be flowing. Your sibling might just hurt you and you feel quite, sad about it. That can also happen. Then, like we have Venus's transit in the Venus's nakshatra, which is positive for you. Mars is leaving the Purvashara nakshatra, is going to be in Uttarashara nakshatra this week. Mercury is going to be in your fifth house. Lagnesh is going to be in the trine. Forget everything. Mercury is gaining strength. So this is definitely very positive time for starting a new relationship, starting new education plan, meeting people, discussing your future planning about your financials, about your job profile change also. So all that is definitely going to trigger up. And also, as you all know, there is a lot of energy on the Capricorn sign, because there's Mars and Saturn on the either side. Sun is there. So you do feel that, there is lack of connectivity with your children. Your children need that kind of support. They feel a little claustrophobic in whatever they are doing. They're not able to make right kind of choices and decisions. You need to support them. In your relationship also, the partner becomes very, very authoritative and dominating during this period. So you need to take care. But Venus is gaining strength. So definitely luck is by your side. Financial growth is going to happen because it's the ruler of your second and the ninth houses. So this is sort of a mixed kind of a transit for you this week. And Jupiter is gaining momentum. So I would say when Jupiter and Mercury are in strength and Venus is in strength, you don't need any other planet to be stronger. Okay. Things are taken care very well. Okay. As far as your health is concerned, I would still say take care of your dietary issues, eat right kind of food, and also in case you are entrapped in some kind of litigation, etc. So this is the time when you will get the verdict also in your favor. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. For Libra natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 11th, 12th, 1st, and 2nd houses. I've already covered the 11th house transit of Moon in Leo sign in the previous weeklies. Please go back and watch and hear that for sure, because 29th is the day when Moon is going to be in Leo sign. Then Moon moves into your 12th house, and that's going to be from the 30th of January till the 1st of February, first house. Now here, it's going to be with Ketu in trine to Sun. So this is the time when Ketu energy is going to be making you very spiritually inclined. You will get into the, in that zone where, you are isolated, thinking about all those things, what all has happened in my life. You've been thinking a lot about all of that any which ways with Ketu's ingress in your 12th house. And Ketu is also, in trine to your 4th house. So this might bring about too much of anxiety, fear, insecurities, how I can move around, how I can, that confidence level, is depleting because of this Ketu in the Virgo sign. But because, it doesn't give you that competitive edge when Ketu is in the Virgo sign. That competitive edge is actually, is less. But when Moon transits there, it aggravates a little more. So when Moon is in Virgo sign, you need to work on your mental setup. You need to, when you're in isolation, think about the productivity, how you can enhance and uplift yourself towards better. As far as your financials are concerned, your education is concerned, maybe you're into PhD, you're writing some thesis, etc. So work on that. Deep subjects, deep thinking is required now. And Ketu will take you into that depth, depth of everything. And you will get that clarity out of, when Moon is out of it. So this is the end of the cycle for Moon, remember. So this is also going to give you some kind of anxiety, whenever it's the end, you do feel that dilemma is there, where to start from. So maybe some issues regarding your overseas friends, your overseas connectivity, or maybe, some anxiety to your mom or with your mother. You're having some kind of isolated energies when Moon is here. Then Moon moves into your first house, which is on the 1st February later half, and till the 3rd of February, it's going to be in your first house. So this is good transit for you because Jupiter is looking at the zone. So surely, there is a big time saving grace when Jupiter is being aspected by a Saturn. Combustion of Saturn happens on the 4th of February. So it's definitely very positive time for you because Saturn is in the 8th house from your 10th. So this is going to be giving you some good energies, good vibes in relationships and at the workplace. You might just get a good job now. You might just get into the zone of new relationship also. You might come across somebody because Jupiter is in Venus's nakshatra and Venus is in the Mool Trikona sign of Jupiter. So Lagnesh is gaining strength, and whenever any planet is in the Lagneshi's nakshatra, it becomes very powerful. It's forming directly the connection with that Lagna Lord. But you have to see how your Lagneshi's condition is in your natal horoscope, how it is. Is it a debilitated one, or is it a exalted one, in friendly sign, or in Dusthana? All that you have to see. You know, it will minimize or it will aggravate the energies depending on your own Venus's position. But yes, Jupiter is in the Kendra. It is going to be giving you Trishadaya ruler in the Kendra, in the inimical nakshatra is giving good results to this Jupiter. So you will gain momentum in communication, that confidence level is going to increase. You will get a job. You're looking for some change or some kind of respite in your litigation, loans, etc. So you're going to be getting that as well. Whenever sixth lord is in the seventh or seventh lord is in the sixth house, you know, there is a complication you have to deal with your partner or business partner or in relationship. So you need to figure that out, how you can maintain cordiality when Jupiter is in the Venus's nakshatra. Things are going to get better. Your connectivity with the outside world is going to improve. Moon is going to be in your, in your second house on the 4th and the 5th. So that's the time when you'll be thinking about your financials, your growth, how you can make money out of money. Expenditures might increase as well, but surely you're going to be working on your speech, what you eat. Maybe you will eat something which can give you some digestive issues. So eat right. That's the only thing that you have to do, because Moon is in the opposite sign here. So it might just give you some kind of, irritability as far as your relationship is concerned with your family members. You might just feel isolated, or you're going out with, dining out with your delegate that has come in, or the meeting is there and you're eating out and you're feeling quite uneasy in your tummy. So you need to be very careful. The acid reflux can happen. So take care of your digestive issues. And Rahu's in your 6th house, so it might just, give you bigger enemies, bigger competition, but overall success also comes in. Ultimately, success comes in. Okay. And can you see back to back, in the 9th sign, 10th sign, 11th sign, 12th sign, first sign of the natural zodiac, all the planets are in, this is the Mala Yoga, as we say. So whenever the planets are in 2-12 relationship with each other, it's a win-win situation, I would say, because it's loss, gain, loss, gain, loss, gain. They're forming that kind of a connection. So don't worry, things are getting balanced out whenever there's a Mala Yoga. There's a reason for that. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this week Moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, 12th, and lastly the first house. 10th house reading I've already done in the previous weeklies. Please go back and watch that. When Moon is in Leo sign on the 29th, then Moon moves into your 11th house on the 30th of January till the 1st February, first half. And here it's going to be with Ketu and in trine to Sun. So this is the time when you will experience some detaching energies or uneasiness with your friend circle that you move around in, the community you move around in, but good for thinking of, new projects, something which is going to give you some new perspective. You're going to be looking forward to some new connections, new possibilities, productivity. You're going to be thinking and contemplating on the different kind of situations now. Now you know what you really want. And finally, you will get that clarity, and that will give you that positive energy also. Your perspective is going to change when Moon is with Ketu in the 11th house. Maybe some old friends leave and new friends, they come into your life. Some innovation happens, something to do with creativity. You're going to be using that knowledge, that detail, depth-oriented you is going to get enhanced. Also, it can bring about complications with your seniors and bosses also. You might just connect with the influential people, but you'll not be able to use their power and their favors. So that might just bring about some complication here and there. Then moon moves into your Libra sign on the 1st February latter half till the 3rd of February. And this is the isolation energy, remember. It's the end of the cycle. So when moon is in your 12th house, you do feel quite detached, uneasy. You feel maybe you're very busy doing something, you're preparing for a presentation. There is a lecture that you have to deliver. All that will happen when moon is in your 12th house. And this also leads to some kind of, expenditure on hospital, or you're going to be meeting somebody in the hospital. You're going to be helping out someone during this time. Teaching somebody also is possible, and acquiring more knowledge. There is something to do with acquiring knowledge and uplifting yourself also when moon is in your 12th house. Moon is going to be in your 1st house on the 4th and the 5th. That's the last of the end of the week when moon is in the 1st house. See, for Scorpio natives, you must remember moon debilitates in your 1st house. So emotions, you cannot express yourself very easily. You cannot, because moon debilitates here. You have a lot of emotions, you have lot many people in your life, you can just, maybe get connected to, but you are not those who will open up, with everyone. You keep everything to yourself. That's why, this is a bottled up energy for you, because the 8th sign has come to the 1st house. 8th sign, 8th house ruler in the natural zodiac have come to your 1st house. So it's like another regeneration, which is happening. Ending of something and then starting something new. You have to end and then restart. That is what Scorpio sign is when it's in the 1st house, especially. So you need to deal with everything, to start afresh, getting bogged down and then gaining momentum and start afresh. So that is what, happens even more when moon is in your 1st house. You might just go in for some change in your looks. You might just change the way you speak with others, your personality, your persona, your nature, your thought process. When moon is here. So for 2 quarter days, you're just thinking of something which is very different, out of the box. And Saturn this week is also going to be losing its potency to give the results, because Saturn is getting combust for approximately 30 days. So this might just bring about some, complications here and there at the home front. It can be that, you're thinking of buying and purchasing property and property related matters. This might just trigger all of that even more. And Jupiter is going to be changing the nakshatra, which is definitely very positive because it's in the Venus's nakshatra. So it's going to uplift your relationship. The relationships are going to get better. You are going to be repaying your loans, litigation, etc. Also, health issues, if all you're dealing with some health issues, you'll get that relief as well. Okay. And it's a very positive time for connecting with the foreigners, foreign lands, if you want to move to overseas countries. So this is a good transit, of Jupiter and Bharani. And also when moon is transiting in the 1st house, you will be making decisions now. What kind of, big Saturn and Rahu are also emitting their energies towards the 1st house. So you will have some decisions coming through now. You will get that clarity this week as to what you really want to do, which way to go. And also Mars is going to be in the Uttarashada nakshatra, Surya's nakshatra. So Mars is gaining strength for sure. Mars is gaining strength. Mars is getting better. It's moving towards its exaltation. It's Arohi Graha. So when Mars is moving towards Sun's nakshatra, towards its getting exalted, so you're going to be making some major decisions boldly. There will be a lot of courage. Where you need courage, now is the time you will be able to use this also. And Sun is going to be here only. Mercury is changing signs. Mercury is also going to be in Capricorn sign, which is your 8th house ruler. So from 8th to 8th, this is from 8th to the 8th house transit. So this means that some new contracts, maybe, PR, visa, etc., all those documentation Wherever documentation is required is going to get speedily done. It's going to speed up and you will get the decision very soon. So if you want to apply, you can do that as well. If you want to sell your property, you can do that. If you want to start some new education plan, you can do that. PhD, thesis, etc. you want to write. So this is going to be a very positive time. Connect with your siblings and you will gain that kind of upliftment again also, because whenever any planet is afflicted, you must do the remedy of that relative it is attached to. So as far as Jupiter is concerned, Jupiter is your guru, your father also. And Saturn is, your house help. Mars is siblings. Mercury is the female counterparts. Venus is also, Mercury is the relatives, your maternal side, and Venus is the female counterparts in your life. So if you feel that, you're having some complications related to these relatives, you must do for them out of the way. You will get a lot of, you'll get better. Your karma will get quit. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Okay. For Sagittarius natives, this week, Moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. 9th house transit I've already completed in the last weeklies. Please go back and watch. On the 29th, Moon is going to be in Leo sign. Please do watch the weeklies. 30th January till the 1st of February, first house. Moon is going to be with Ketu and in trine to Sun. Now, when Moon is with Ketu, there is some problem or some anxiety at the workplace. You need to be very much prepared, whatever you're conveying. People might not accept it. People might not like it. You feel that, you're doing everything in depth and detail and, you've been spending hours and hours on this project, but I did not get anything out of it. Don't worry, nothing goes to a waste. You need to be very, very patient with Ketu in the 10th house. You will not get immediately whatever you're expecting. Ketu doesn't give immediately. Remember, Rahu does. Rahu will give you exponential growth suddenly. You will find that everything, is coming through. But it's not necessary that Rahu in the 4th house will give you immediately as well. But Ketu is in your 10th house. You're not going to get that kind of fame, that kind of appreciation at the workplace. You might just feel a little detached. Oh, why I'm doing this? You feel when Moon is also there. So you feel that insecurity. You feel that lack of commitment, with whatever you're doing. That's a karma house after all. But you do your thing. Don't expect. It's very easy than done, of course, to say it. But still, you need to, when you know that, these energies are going to aggravate on the 30th of January, 31st, 1st Feb, just mellow down a bit. Just do your thing rather than expecting. You are thinking of changing, you're already contemplating, I must change, I don't want to be here, I want to do things. So when Mercury is going to be changing signs this month, which is on the 1st till the 20th of February, that's the time when you can make some decisions as regards to the changes. Because it's going to be in trine to Ketu here. So you might have to make certain decisions and choices now. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Your paperwork is definitely going to be on the roll. Okay. So make the right kind of decisions, but, as far as your relationship is concerned, as far as your health is concerned, and as far as your job is concerned. Okay. Moon is going to be in your 11th house, that is Libra sign, 1st February, later half to the 3rd of February, and is going to be in trine to Saturn and opposite Jupiter. So mutually aspecting Jupiter. It's going to be very powerful, very beautiful yoga, which is forming actually. The trinal lord is going to be looking at the 8th lord. So some sudden changes are coming through your way. Suddenly you will get some news. This is the foundational week after all. A foundational and an amazing week, as I've mentioned in the beginning. So this might bring about or trigger something to do with your project that you're working on, your innovative ideas that you're working on, and you will definitely get the breakthrough. Or maybe you're going to be traveling overseas, leaving your own country, going overseas, just looking for those avenues. Now is the time to explore, with Jupiter also ingressing in the nakshatra ruled by Venus. So this is going to be a very powerful time to make decisions as far as your job is concerned, as far as you're acquiring your knowledge, connecting with your friends, community you move around in. You're going to be taking the help of somebody in your friend circle, to solve the issue regards to your children, regards to your relationship, or you may just meet your, your partner during this time. Because Jupiter is looking at your first house also. It's looking at your 11th house, looking at your, and posited in the 5th house. So which means creative energies are going to enhance. You're thinking of growth now. You're thinking of growth of your children, or maybe progeny on cards, childbirth on cards. Okay. Mars is going to be leaving the nakshatra ruled by Venus, and it's going to be in the friendly nakshatra of Surya. Again, very positive. That's very positive. From 5th of February till the 15th of March, this Mars is gaining that strength, superpower Mars. So make the best use of your financials. Don't spend on unnecessary purchasing of electronic gadgets. Not the right time to do so. Don't waste your money. Okay. There is a likelihood that you will be spending on the electronic goods, or maybe you're going to be spending on your partner or your siblings. You're going to be spending some money here and there, or maybe on their health. So just make sure that you look after your financials well, park them well, use them well as well. Okay. And lastly, 4th and the 5th moon is going to be in your 12th house. Now, when moon is in the 12th house, it's going to be giving you some, negative thoughts. Often I've seen you're thinking only of, oh, what did I do? What should I do now? I lost such a big project. All those negative energies are actually entailing, and they're gripping you. So you need to be very, very receptive and careful, and see, don't get carried away. Whenever these kind of thoughts are going in your head, you should not get carried away and get emotionally weak. Okay. It could be that, I am saying, so she's giving a lecture, philosophical lecture here. Everything is related to astrology, remember. Whatever I'm saying, I'm not saying apart from astrology. That's my job. And I love astrology, So everything is connected. I relate even my food, my sleep, whatever the pattern is in my life, everything is connected to planets. So when moon is in your 12th house in Scorpio sign, your thought process is like that only. It's depleting. You're thinking only negatives, because it's a Scorpio sign where moon is losing his emotions. Negative emotions actually are getting overpowered. So you need to work on your thought process during this time. Maybe, you're working on a project, you're spending long hours getting into the depth of everything. What should I do? How I should do? All those things are also you're thinking. So you're going to be completing certain projects also during this time. Maybe, there's a presentation you're waiting for, and that you're working on it. You might just take help of some outsiders also. Somebody is in the hospital and you're spending time there, so you're feeling a little uneasy because of that also. Could be anything, It's an isolating energy. So just see how it matches up with you in your case. Okay. Everybody's, situation is different. So Mars is also going to be leaving the first house next week, and it's going to be moving into its house or sign of exaltation. It's an Arohi Mars. So you need to work on your expenditure part, I would say. And Rahu is in your 4th house. There will be confusion regards to your property purchase also. So be careful about that. Take good care of your children's mental setup. Help them. Okay? Help them. They need your support. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this week moon is going to be in your 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th houses. I've already done the 8th house transit till 29th. Moon is going to be in Leo sign, your 8th house. Please do refer to the previous weeklies wherein I have already covered the 8th house in Greth. Now, moon is going to be ingressing your 9th house and it's going to be conjunct Ketu this week on the 30th of January till the 1st Feb, first house. Now here it's going to be trying to Sun also, which is in the first house. Now here this is, if this was a child's horoscope or some native's horoscope, somebody has come to seek advice on. So this is a Pitra dosham, okay, because Sun and Ketu are in trine to each other, isn't it? So which means that you need to work on your ego. Ego clashes can happen during this time. And your clashes with your father's health can suffer as well. So you need to take care when moon is with Ketu and is in the 9th house also. So you need to take care of your father's health, any kind of litigation if it's there, you need to help him out, change the lawyer or hire another lawyer, maybe, take the help of the lawyer to mutually, just outside the court of law, just make some, arrangement so that you are out of it. Okay, all of that you have to work on. And obviously when Ketu is in the 9th house, your religious belief system, you're going to be very spiritual, you're going to be maybe, going to the to visit a religious place also. Could be that you're spending some time in isolation, sitting in the religious temple or any kind of place where you worship. So you're spending the time, you're thinking about how you can explore the world. What is it that you should be doing? What all is happening in my life? All those things you contemplate when Ketu is in the 9th house and moon is also there. 7th Lord is in the 9th house. That means that you're going to be meeting your potential partner. You're going to be taking your partner out for dinner, etc., or to the temple, to a religious place. You can go together. Right? Mercury is coming out also from your, Sagittarius sign. It's going to be in the Lagna, in the first house. So you can be a little more talkative and aggressive and conveying everything. You can't just sit, you want to say it out. You want to just tell everybody what you're going through. It's like out, that upfront nature that can come up even more. See, first house is hemmed between two malefics, with Saturn and Mars on the either side. And Scorpios and water signs are also getting afflicted because of Rahu Ketu energies. So what is happening? The emotions, there's a tug of war between emotions and practical approach towards life because of these kind of afflictions. So you're unable to make the decisions right now. You're back and forth, whether I should do this or I should do that. If you're jobless, you're already thinking of, you're rigorously looking for a job. And Jupiter is also going to be transiting Venus's nakshatra, which is definitely very positive. So try somewhere overseas, connect with the overseas lands. So that's going to give you success. Because Jupiter is in the Bharani nakshatra, 12 places away from the 5th house, which means that you're going away from your children. Okay, could be that, your mother's financials are going to get better or some overseas income comes in. Some income enhancement for the mother. Venus is changing nakshatra, Mars is changing nakshatra. So these are all, giving some positive boost to your life. That's why this is an amazing week. I don't write like that otherwise. Because there are so many changes, can you see it happening simultaneously? Venus is going to be in dignity, Mars is going to be in dignity, Mars exalts in your first house. And it's going to be moving into this sign also, in trying to Ketu though. There are negatives attached to it also. I will be making a separate video because it requires attention. So stay tuned for that also in the future. And surely this is the time when, you can experience some kind of changes while traveling. You might just meet somebody while traveling. This is a very potential week. And on the 1st February latter half till the 3rd of February, moon is going to be in your 10th house. So 10th house, Jupiter is looking here, no? Saturn is in trine. So some changes at the workplace can happen. Maybe some bosses are changing. You're going to be feeling quite low because, your department changed and you are missing the old place where you were working. Your portfolio can change also. with moon here. Don't expect too much from, your seniors and your co-workers. Don't expect. Do your thing. Okay. Children are going to do well, and maybe you're going to be sending them off to the overseas places also for studies. You're just thinking about it. So Rahu is in your third house as well. So this is something which is forming a communication gap with your siblings also. So you need to have, you need to strike a balance. You need to take the initiative. Maybe, you're sending off your siblings overseas. Could be. Saturn is getting combust, so good for your financial growth for sure. That's a positive thing which is happening. Okay. Saturn combustion in the second house is good for your financials. Just make sure that you're not flamboyant, you're not showing off your wealth, etc. also. Okay. So that's what this week moon looks like. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be in your 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. 7th house transit I've already covered in the previous weeklies. Please do watch, because 29th moon is all through going to be in Leo sign. Then moves into the 8th house on the 30th of January till the 1st of February, first house. So that's the time when Ketu is waiting for this moon, and moon is not happy in the 8th house, because 8th house is the house of exit. Moon is food. So mouth is, the place is right. Opposite is Ketu. So you feel quite insecure, you feel low, you feel that you are all by yourself doing everything. So all those energies will be predominant, when moon is with Ketu. There's a lot of negative energy involved with this transit. But at the same time, this is like a companionship in the 8th house, in the lonely sign of, the depth and the details and the organized sign of Virgo. So this is where, you need to work on maybe some kind of productivity towards your research-based job, if at all you're doing that kind of a thing, or anything to do with your, investments, your also about your inheritance. This is a good transit. If at all you're thinking of applying for a loan, so you can do that as well. 1st February, later half till the 3rd of February, this moon is going to be in your 9th house, and this is the Libra sign where moon is going to be right opposite Jupiter and trine to Saturn. So when moon, being the 6th house ruler, is in the 9th house, that means you're going to be quitting your karma now with the people that, who are troubling you, or your competitors. So this is going to actually change many things in your life now, with Saturn also getting Asta in your 1st house. So you are going to be actually, meeting those people who are going to be changing your life. This is a path changing now. It's a path changing experience that you're going to be coming across, with Jupiter also transiting through the Bharani Nakshatra. And Bharani Nakshatra ruler Venus is your Yogankara Graha, 4th and the 9th lord. So you might just leave your place where you are and shift out to another place. All those energies are also getting triggered off with this. But financially, you're going to grow, but take the right kind of path. Don't take a shorter road and then regret and repent later. That's not going to help you. But this is definitely a very positive time as far as your research work is concerned, as your job is concerned. Mars, your 10th house ruler, is getting exalted. So you might come across many people who are in the trade, You're going to be connecting with the foreigners even more. So, but you're going to be getting, some kind of success, which is a little delayed kind of a success, because you have the sign ruled by Mars, and moon debilitates here in the 10th house. That's very important to check. So it's forming a 5-9 relationship with your financial house, 2nd house, and the 6th house. So it might give you some kind of irritability by the end of the week on the 4th and the 5th, because you're doing and doing and doing, continuously giving, but nobody is recognizing your job, and you do feel quite uneasy because of that. So that's what is this week looking like. And you do have Jupiter's ingress in Bharani, Venus is ingress in Purvashada. So definitely very positive time for all the grahas. They're gaining the strength and momentum now. So the luck is by your side. When your luck is working, no, even if you are, it's even if you have $1 in your pocket, you are still a millionaire. It's that kind of a situation. You feel that you're a millionaire, and divine grace happens also. The mental setup definitely be very, very strong and positive with this transit. Okay. So if I've missed out on something, I'm so sorry about it, because it's a long video and I'm tired also. So that's why I'm not making too many videos, but I'm trying to mix all the energies of all the grahas together as to how the weeklies are going to be, So for Pisces, natives, moon is going to be in your 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. And 6th house transit of moon I've already covered in Leo sign in the previous weeklies. Please go back and refer to that. You have a Rahu energy in your 1st house. You have a Ketu in your 7th house. And moon is also going to be with Ketu. And that's going to be happening on the 30th of January till the 1st February, 1st half. Now that's the time when you will experience some isolation energy with your partner. Your partner might be becoming very isolated and very cold. You become demanding, but the partner is very, very cold and isolated. In physical terms also, physical relationship, intimacy is missing. That is lacking. With Jupiter entering the Venus's nakshatra will bring some relief to your relationship also, because it's the 8th house nakshatra. So 8th house is the house of secrets, house of things that we don't show in the public. So it is also about our bedroom and physical intimacy, So here when Jupiter transits through your Bharani nakshatra, it is going to gain momentum. It is going to get better with each and every passing day. It's not that regularly you're going to be experiencing these kind of results, but overall the picture is going to change towards better for sure. Moon is going to be in your 9th house on the 4th and the 5th. Okay, 4th and the 5th in the 9th house means that it is going to be giving you some anxiety related to your travels. Your travel plans might be back and forth, or your father's health is not good. So you need to check for yourself what exactly is happening in your surroundings and what is it that you need to really work on, and how you can be more religiously inclined and do things in a simplistic way. The approach needs to be changed. You need to adapt to the environment. You need to slow down a bit. You need to work on yourself a bit now. Okay. Acquire more knowledge, no? Acquire more knowledge. Have that pursuit to acquire knowledge, understand your thinking better, how you can improvise. All those things you need to really work on, right? Your Jupiter is looking at your 6th and the 10th houses. So it's very positive for your growth prospects, at the workplace. Some new ideas, new projects coming in, traveling overseas, at least not on the 4th and the 5th, but yes, rest of the days you're already, thinking of, and you're booked and packed also. Some people travel every day, I've seen by air and, or, like they're too many jobs, they are doing multitasking. Okay. So moon is going to be in your 8th house on the 1st February, later half to the 3rd February. Don't make hasty decisions during this time. Just lie low, relax, and get into the physical zone or the intimacy zone also during this time. 4th, 5th is going to be debilitated in your 9th house. So take good care of your father's health and your emotions also. Because 8th sign, that is Scorpio sign, is afflicted because of Rahu in trine and Saturn looking here. So you do feel quite claustrophobic. You feel suffocated. You want to fly, you want to do things, but you're unable to because your partner is not letting you, maybe, You need to work on your relationship also with these kind of transit position with Ketu in the 7th house. So it's quite frustrating for you. This phase is quite frustrating for you. Okay. So the best remedy, what I can prescribe to you is start reading and journaling. Start journaling, because eighth sign, is getting impacted also. Okay. So this is it, I think, for all the 12 ascendants, moons, or the Dasha sign-wise predictions. Please, if anybody can do the timestamps, I'll be really grateful. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, everyone, whosoever is here, NK, Mona Lisa, Shivangi, Planet Awesome, Rose Jean, and Pavitra. Thank you so much. Remedies for who? See, I've given a remedy in between for Taurus, I think, if you can hear that, for concentration. The swastika remedy, I always give that to my clients also, and it really works and helps for focus and attention. And for Ketu energy, which is going to be giving you some uneasiness because there is insecurity, etc. So you must work on your self. Get into the depth and detail of everything rather than doing things superficially, but in the positive manner. Not that you're doing things, like suspicion and all. Don't aggravate the negatives, aggravate the positives in you. So start learning more. I've seen people learning astrology during Ketu Dasha, during Saturn Dasha. People become astrologers during that time. So if you are in that Dasha, think that you are the chosen one. Something will happen now towards positive. All right. So stay blessed, everyone. Stay happy and enjoy your week ahead. Om Tat Sat.